Loyal listeners, if you have found me again, I will continue the story. The tone permeates again and again, echoes through the city. It's become so common that some have learned to live with it, and others have trained their ears to forget it. And it's working well. It's working so well, they have forgotten that it's even there. But I know, and I remember. The conditioning is the thing, conditioning. Although some would die under the use of the word. Conditioning is what you do to your hair, the only definition that is spoken aloud or otherwise. My thoughts are my own. Others are not so lucky. You see, I have a gene, a blocking gene. I don't think they know about this gene yet, but with their teams of dedicated scientists and geneticists dedicated to the cause, they are bound to find out, and soon. Then the tests will return, the ones they carried out when it all began. Only much, much worse. I keep this now in my mind, a running record, day by day, and one day, someone, maybe you, or maybe someone like you, with the gene, will be able to access it. They won't have taken it away. They won't have won. Until then, it's locked away inside, waiting. I will protect it until I'm unable to anymore. If that happens, then you will know they have found it in me. The tone again. I almost forgot it was there. But I should never, no, I must never forget it. I must always be diligent and alert, vigilant. I have my own cause I must be dedicated to, the cause of all causes, to keep the truth alive and free, for truth should have no locks, codes, or screens. The truth is only the truth and cannot be something else. Those who seek it out in efforts to make it lost are those we are fighting. Know them well, so that you may know your enemy, and then find me. There are more of us. Monotone to most, but to me its subtleties are not lost. They are very concentrated upon, memorized even. Code exists everywhere, and I must decipher it in order to release everyone. It's getting closer. That's the tricky and, I dare say, genius part of it. But I don't admire them for their pernicious genius. It's merely a trick for those who have studied the mind and the body to control and use the wonderful science of physics to perfect it. It's just moments away from appearing. The flock flock will soon gather, and they will get their treats, unsuspecting of anything nefarious. The clouds will form on a sunny day. The treats will cool hot victims. Then the invisible rain will shower them. It's odorless, you know. But of course you know. You've seen it. If you have the gene, you've seen it. Colorless, but it exists, and we can see everything that exists if just we look. And the wheels go round and round. And now it is here. Watch them as they leave their safe homes and gather for the blanketing. More memories of who they were just lost, and contentment remains with a sweet taste, bitter aftertaste. Control comes in many forms. You must learn them all. There is the sugar, the pills, the electroconvulsive therapy. Finally, if the patient is still unconformed, the psychosurgery. But it all starts with, so now I must too leave the confinement and approach with unrevealed caution the circulating van. It sings now. It is close. Every home on my block is open. Every person gathered as if they were queued in a clinic, the grand outdoor clinic. The patients wait eagerly for their medicine. I am now in the queue and remain incognito. In front, my hand extends without protest. And the ice cream is placed in my palm. The man in the white coat and spectacles grins wide. A hideous fakery. Stop staring. He looked too closely at me. I must look away. I hustle from the line with my treat. The clouds are heavy. Much heavier this time. The droplets bulging with medicine. Double dosing. But we stand and eat our treats. We listen to the song. We inhale. And 45 seconds later, we are done. And as the dog whistle rings, we make our way back into our homes. I enter and immediately go to the toilet to vomit. 10 this time. 10 colorful tablets inside the bowl. They must be getting desperate. The lights go out in several homes. Sedation. It's never been my thing. I prefer to be awake and alert. I thank myself for creating this gene. I know who I am. You know who you are. So I do trust you will find me. Every day, I scan the universes for you. I trust you are doing the same. Waiting has never been my strong suit. So I have plans and means to move soon. It must be done carefully and without alarming the authorities. But the greatest thing about the blocking gene, if you didn't know this, is that for us, it's symbiotic to others with it. So tracking, connecting, homing within range is possible. Yes, personal GPS systems. I think you'll be asking yourself why they cannot find it, or at least have not found it yet. They are, in my estimation, looking in the wrong place, the physical, instead of the metaphysical, searching biology instead of philosophy or spirituality. You probably already know this. I never brought it to the forefront of your mind until now, until I've shined a light on the truth. And the truth always burns bright, that you are. That you are. And that's why they cannot find it. Yet again, it's a matter of time. The race is on. We must win before they find it. If they do, they have the potential to dismantle it, and us, and the whole of the universe. How would they? The masses are all under the black barrier. And in darkness, the light is sucked into the vacuum of this black hole. The bitter truth, 75% of the population is already in this black hole. Where are the 25%? I would surmise they are in hiding. Many of those, but not enough, are like you and me, and they are preparing. Hiding, yes, but not inactive. They are preparing for the war. The covert war is already being fought. Overt war is coming. It's what we need. Exposing the mass coma, bringing the light to the forgotten and the amnesiac world. Do you hear it? It's coming around again. I must go. Find this. Then find me.